Hello everybody, welcome back to another Midjourney tutorial. In this one, we're in Midjourney version 5. In fact, we're in Midjourney version 5.1. It just released, and my impression so far is it is fantastic. I've created a whole bunch of images using it, and as you can see here, they're all dog related, dog themed, and they're great. So big thumbs up. There are a few changes that we'll talk about, but before we do that, I want to show you how to access it. So I'm going to go /settings, and then I hit enter. When I do that, you'll see here I get some options, but MJ version 5.1 is now available. You can also toggle between raw mode and non-raw mode. It is default toggled to off. Raw mode is basically how opinionated it is. So it's a little less opinionated if you turn raw mode on and off. So keep that in the back of your head. It's not a big deal, but it's accessible. Now, let's do a couple other quick scans here. So here are a few of the prompts. Here's the images that I've made, because I mean, really, it comes down to how good is it. And I mean, here's just a few images that I created with 5.1. I mean, this is just awesome. Like, this is seriously unbelievable. There is one thing that I will put against 5.1. Some of the realism, the faces, it looks like they're a little bit less realistic. Like in this one, these kids look a little bit like goblins. No offense to the kids. This one here is cartoony, but not quite as realistic. But the atmospheres, the backgrounds are absolutely 10 out of 10. Like it really has come a long way. So there's the first batch that I ran, and then I ran a few other batches. Here's some cartoony styles. Here's like a robots in space in the sci-fi. Here's a dog jumping into a lake trying to rescue some people. Like, we've got a lot of really good stuff here. Here's a Van Gogh picture of a dog as Van Gogh. Just loving it. Look at this one here. This was a picture of a Rottweiler family with their little puppies. Like, I mean, just choose at your heartstrings. And here's another one. I really love this picture. Look at this little dog Picasso. And yeah, anyways, there's just so many things like the atmosphere, the rain. This looks really, really good. So here it is. In a nutshell, here's what 5.1 gives you. It gives you better results with simple prompts. The colors, and you could see that I just showed you examples. They're more vibrant, and the details, well, they're very well handled. One of the things, like I mentioned earlier, was the photorealism is not quite as good as in 5.0, but keep in mind that if you want to go back to the other version, all you got to do is click this button here, and I'm in MJ version 5. Click this button here, I'm in 5.1, so you lose nothing, you just get more options. Something in case you're, concerned, it's not an issue. So the other thing, and the biggest thing, I guess, is the moderation system. It's now a two-tiered moderation system. Midjourney had some problems in the past where, like I did it here. I said, here's a Trump getting arrested, and it gave me an error. So I got ban hammered. And when I tried it again, it said here, banned prompt detected. And then I can actually go ahead and resubmit. You get up to 25 resubmit. So what happens is the first tier, it just scans and it looks, and if it sees a word it doesn't like, it says, okay, we're not going to let this go. But there's a second tier now where it scans in context. So if I'll show you an example. Like, I have arrested was one of the words that was kind of banned in previous versions, but now I've got one here that says dog getting arrested, and you get this absolutely adorable dog in a little dog thing. And then I've got French Bulldog going to jail. In past versions, you might get ban hammered. In this one, you do not. I mean, look at this top left one here. I mean, I would bail that. Like, look, seriously, I would bail this guy out of jail right now. I don't even care what it costs. That face is coming out. That does not belong in a prison. But jokes aside, it has a two-tiered banning system now. It scans it in context. You can actually go ahead and resubmit and notify. So if you disagree with the ban, you could say, hey, developers, this isn't cool. You shouldn't be banning me. So there's a lot of great things in version 5.1. That's how to access it. Check it out. Let me know what you think of it. I got a ton more stuff coming up. Stay tuned.